And you know, this week there has just been no time to run. Right, it's the story of this week, it really is. And I don't know, comment below, do you struggle to get the runs done some weeks during your marathon training block? Whether it's family stuff, whether it's work stuff, other stuff just gets in the way. And I knew this was going to be a challenge when I started this marathon training. And up to week 3 and including week 3, I was able to devote enough time to the training. Week 4, that's not happened. Not helped by the fact that I had to go away for work purposes on Tuesday over the border to Wales for a meeting. That ruled out any running that day. I hadn't got anything done on the Monday. I don't know what happened with Wednesday, just busy at work I think. Did get something done on one of the days. Actually, that was probably Wednesday. I got a treadmill run done, but it has been a challenge. So today, Friday, we have finally got outside for the second run of the week, and I've hit the trails. I think it's the only day this week where it's going to be dry. That's not to say the trails are dry. It's a mud bath out here, and when I left the house at 6 AM, I already made a major mistake because I forgot my torch, my head torch. Anyway, had to do a little 1k, 2k run back home to get the head torch because there is absolutely no chance of seeing even your feet out here on the trails without one. So the big question now is, can I build up the volume across the weekend? I think it's going to involve some double run days. The weather is going to be horrible on Saturday, it really is, so I don't know what's going to happen there. I think my long run is going to move to Sunday. I just can't bear another long run in torrential rain. But stay tuned, we will find out what happens. Welcome to Sunday afternoon. Left it late for the long run today and trying to do 25 kilometers. The sun has been out shining today. It's dry, it's not rained at all, and we've got a week ahead of us where at the moment they're not forecasting any rain. And not only is the dry weather ideal for us runners doing our marathon training, but also it's brilliant for grassroots football. And for the first time since the beginning of December, went out and watched Rory have an actual match. All the rest were cancelled either due to waterlogged pitches or frozen pitches, but because of that long gap it didn't bode well for the result. We won't talk any more about that. Came back, put some lunch into me, and then came out for this run. And I can tell you one thing, indigestion isn't great at the moment. Okay, we are over halfway, but we haven't got anywhere near the turnabout point yet, and that's just because of the way I've planned the route, and I've tried to make it so that when we do reach the turnabout point, there's a lot less than half the distance to go. Just a sort of mental little trick there to make this long run feel a little bit easier during the latter stages. And in case you're wondering, did I get much running done on Saturday? The answer is yes, I did. Not outdoors though, all on the treadmill, because Saturday was another washout. But instead of giving up, I actually doubled up. Did a 9.5k Zwift run on the treadmill in the morning, and then a 6k run in the afternoon. So that does mean that I will reach my target for volume for the week after we complete today's 25k. And let me ask you a question. Are you enjoying this video so far? Well, if you are, hit the thumbs up button now so that you don't forget to do it later. So now we have done the turnaround point. 18 kilometers done, only 7 to go. And that has given me a boost on this long run, I can tell you. Well, we started this video in pitch black, so it seems appropriate that we're gonna reach the closing stages of this 25k long run as it starts to get dark. And as I'm in the final kilometre now, I've got to say, I'm happy, very happy in fact, with the end of this week, both getting the distance done, piling it, backloading it into the latter part, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and my legs are feeling really good. They're coping with the increased volume. They haven't minded the fact that we did backload the weeks of runs, but I'm sure they're going to thank me for a day off tomorrow and a lot of stretching, rolling and massage going. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, as always, hit that thumbs up button to give it a like, and if you're new, why not consider subscribing. For now guys, I shall see you next week. Goodbye.